Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to TìandTarot, or welcome back to TìandTarot if you've been here before. So today's reading is a mystery reading. So this is just any mystery messages that are meant to come out for you today. And today's reading is a pick-a-pile reading. If you don't know how pick-a-piles work, I'll just explain that to you now. So you essentially just choose the pile you feel most intuitively drawn to, either based on the energy of the pile, the number of the pile, the object on top, or maybe the numbers in the timestamps below, or even your zodiac signs in the timestamps below as well, if that's how you like to choose. Today's pile only has two, so we have pile 1 and pile 2, and we have a mystery object on top of both that will get revealed in your reading. So the first one is just this velvet bag, but you'll find out what's inside if you choose that pile. And this one is a little matchbox, which you'll find out what's inside if you pick that pile. Or if you choose both, you'll find out both. But if you do want to choose your pile based on something more substantial, you do have separate decks for these readings. So for pile 1, we have the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck and the Dreamscape Oracle deck. And for pile 2, we have the Earth Woman Tarot and the Earth Song Oracle. Once you have selected your pile, there will be a timestamp in the description box below for you to find your reading more easily, and I will meet you there. Bye! Okay, hello my pile ones, welcome to your reading. So you chose this mystery object, which is a purple cat's-eye crystal. And let's get into your cards for your mystery messages for today. So what mystery... Okay, so we've got some messages there. Let's see if there's any more mystery messages that need to come out for you today. That one. I go with what I feel, so even though I didn't shuffle there properly, it's because I felt like those were the ones for you. So you have Deaf Mother, you also have Sea Turtle, you also have Memory in reverse, and you also have Koi Fish in reverse. Let's check out your tarot cards. So you have the 7 of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the World, you have the Tower card, and you have the Hermit. So these are some really positive messages for you, part 1. So essentially, you're on a really big transformation journey. Something doesn't serve you anymore, it just doesn't fit in with your life, and you're really letting go of it. Especially with the Tower card here, and then we also have Deaf Mother, so it implies there's something you're getting rid of because it doesn't serve you anymore. And you're going to be transforming into a new version of yourself that's going to bring in a lot of prosperity and wealth. Especially with these two cards here. And with the World card as well. There's a new adventure awaiting for you. Especially with the Knight of Cups as well, which you can take as like a love card if you want to. So it can mean there's something new for you in love waiting for you. However, you can also just take it as something starting for you. Like a knight would go on a quest to, you know, save the princess or something. So in the same sense, like you're going on a journey. And it's going to be leading you to a lot of success and prosperity and wealth. You've had that on 3 different cards. But first, something has to go. There's something you kind of want to get rid of. But whatever it is that you want to get rid of, that doesn't work for you. Whatever it is that's kind of holding you back from achieving this, you're definitely being told, like, you don't necessarily have to get rid of every single element of this thing. Especially if it's something you love and enjoy. Or if you enjoyed elements of it, there's still creative ways where you can still continue to have this thing, even if you let it go, but you'd just be having it in a new way. And I think with memory as well, your creativity and your imagination are really special. It's a really special talent that you have, and that is definitely leading you towards this path of success and money. Like, yeah, there's work to be put into it. You do have to kind of put effort in and put work in to action these dreams and these imaginations and these things that you fantasize about. You do have to put work in, but you are a really good manifester just with your thoughts. And on top of that, there's something creative that you're doing, or that you could be doing, that could lead you to a lot of success. So if you've got an idea and you're like, I don't know if I should do this, I don't know if it would do anything for me or go anywhere, give it a shot for sure. That's what the messages are saying today, is like, give it a go, because you'd be surprised at where it will take you. But there may be something you need to learn first. There might be a bit of a learning curve. Like, it could be like, I don't know, you want to get into coding, so you need to spend the day like really investigating what courses would be good to go on, working out how much time you have to do these things, where it could fit in around your life, things like that. So you do need to spend some time kind of withdrawn a little bit, and that doesn't mean isolating yourself. That means withdrawn from this new initiative that you're going to start on, and focus on it in the kind of like development phase, and then move into the actioning phase. So first you kind of need to make a plan and put that together and put the work into that, and then start working. So it has to follow like a really good structure in order for it to kind of work out well for you. On top of that, I do see you creating a lot of good memories coming up. I do see you having a lot of fun, and there's going to be a lot of highly important moments for you in your life coming up as well. And for some of you, I do see somebody coming in for love, and they're going to be working really hard to get you, and they're going to make you feel like you're on top of the world as well, because of how much effort they're putting in. So that is a side note for some of you as well, but not for all of you. That was like a very side note to this whole reading. Whatever this thing is that you have to let go of, it can feel really scary to detach from it, but actually you're a master at that transformation, at detaching from it. So it can feel scary because it might have been something you depended on, where maybe you've become a little bit too codependent on it, or you used it as a coping habit or mechanism during a tough time, but you no longer need that now because now it's holding you back. You have a really good ability to detach from it, and that will allow you to move on and transform, but you don't have to like fully get rid of it. There could be ways around it, if that makes sense. So it could be like, for example, you listen to music 8 hours a day, which is way too much, but that used to help you a lot before, when you would just kind of put your music in and do your work and, you know, forget about the world around you. But now you might not be in a position where you need to do that, or where that's helpful. And so you don't necessarily have to stop listening to music forever, but you can listen to like an hour a day. You know, it's things like that. So it's like there's a way where you can still have a little bit of it and have it be healthy and okay, rather than it being all consuming. So that was your reading, pile one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. And if you felt drawn to any other piles, please feel free to check those out now. If not, I hope to see you here next week on Fridays for another reading on TìandTarot. Bye! Okay, hello pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose the little matchbox, which I will reveal what's inside now. So you have a little ceramic ghost with a love heart as your chosen item. So let's get into your cards. Are there any important messages that pile 2 needs to hit right now? Okay, so let's see what cards you've got. So you have the B, work, productivity, cooperation. Work diligently and be productive. You have Eagle, wisdom, freedom, loyalty. Seek wisdom and balance, but don't sacrifice freedom. You have Serpent, rebirth, shedding, healing. You're constantly being rebirthed and transformed. And you also have shall. Eternity, protection, safety. You're protected and safe. And then let's look at your tarot cards. So you have the Six of Pentacles. You have the King of Cups. You have the Strength card. You have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Six of Cups. And you have the Moon card. So you have quite a few separate messages going on here. You may have felt like very unstable at times during your life, especially financially and in terms of like your security and safety. But from here on out, it seems like that's going to be resolved for you. Like you're going to be feeling so much more secure and recognizing where you're at and feeling much more protected and stable, especially within friendships. And your own emotions as well. There won't be as much turmoil as there may have been in the past. You're going to be feeling really emotionally regulated and you're going to be enjoying life a lot more. And that is partly due to your strength and your ability to recover from the things you've been through and to throw yourself and invest yourself into new things and to transform as well from who you used to be into someone new. So you're going to be investing a lot of time into your endeavours, especially your work endeavours and teamwork and building things and working on projects. And this is going to lead you to be really financially stable and very generous with that as well. So I can see you being really generous coming up, like with your resources, and that doesn't have to necessarily be like money. It can also be like you're generous with the advice you give and the support that you lend to people. But there's a fine line between like loyalty and burning out. It's really good to be there for people and support them when you can, but if something's too much for you, or if you're working too hard and putting too much energy into something, you're allowed to pull back, because you're allowed to show both loyalty to others, that situation, and yourself. You can't forget yourself in that equation, because you're an important part of it. You know, you can't help somebody else without helping yourself first as well. And I think there's going to be a lot of lessons ahead for you that are going to be really like fun and interesting to experience and learn. Like it's not going to be like any hard lessons, any difficult lessons. It's more going to be like nice, sort of like refreshing lessons that you're learning as well. But I can see your social connections really coming alive, like coming up for you. I can see you spending a lot of time with people you really enjoy being around, whose company you enjoy. Yeah, and I definitely see you up-leveling in your finances for sure, to a point where you don't, it says here like eternity, protection, safety, you don't feel unstable ever again because of this, because of all the work that you're putting in at work and in your projects and your side hustles and things like that. You're feeling very, very secure and free, finally able to escape situations that you've not enjoyed in the past, or where you've kind of felt like beat down by life a little bit. You're finally going to be feeling more free and like you can move more. But there is definitely still, this is a mystery reading, and for sure there is still a mystery that isn't going to be revealed to us, because you have the moon card, and of course one side of the moon, you know, is always dark, so it's like that's the mystery for you. So there's definitely a mystery waiting for you, but it's about a dream. So a dream of yours that you want to come true. There's some sort of mystery surrounding it that doesn't want to come out yet, but definitely I can see a big dream of yours coming true as well. So that was your reading, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and if you felt drawn to any other piles, please feel free to check those out now. If not, I hope to see you here next week on Fridays for another reading on TìandTarot. Bye!